And we are live. Yes. We're live on Let's Think Podcast. Everybody go shop with my brother Fez Dilla. Shout out to my brother Fez Dilla. Fall y'all fall. Barke Shake. From my mama, Barke Shake. Ibra Fall. Barke Shake. Sufi Ba. First, I would like to rise, giving all thanks and perfect praises unto Allah, highest honors to his holy prophet, honors to the More Science Temple of America, honors to my leadership, Brother L. Portisel and Sister Sheik Grand Sheikas in Portisel. Honors to all, and I mean all, who are participating in the comprehensive program of uplifting fallen humanity. I'd like to give a shout out and special honors to my guest, our esteemed guest, Brother Sharif Anael-Bey and his staff, and all under the sounds of his voice, and all that he gives honor to.
Praise Allah. Islam. I want to do the same. I want to first rise, giving praise to Allah. Honors to the last prophet. Jesus come again. Prophet Noble Jew Ali. Honors to the forerunner, Honorable Marcus Mozak Garvey. Honors to the More Science of America. All past, present leadership, all leadership, national, state, and local. I want to extend a special honor to my leadership, Brother R. Jones Bey, Grand Sheik and moderator of More Science of America Incorporated. His assistant, Brother A. Hopkins Bey. I want to extend a special honor to Let's Think Podcast and its creator, Sheikh 7 Islam Ill, and our brother Jarvis McGriffield. Bro, yes, I'm ready. I'm amped. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. As y'all can see the title. Oh, before I do this, everybody hit the like button for me. Get us an algorithm. Hit the like button. As you know, that does a lot for the channel. Places us in the algorithm. Also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, super chat your questions. Super chat your questions throughout the presentation. I will stop and we will get them handled. If there's any comment that you would like, super chat it. Super thanks it. Support the channel. We have the Cash App pin in the comment section. We also have Brother Sharif Anael-Bey's Cash App pin in the comment section. Support the channel, support our guests, and we'll continue to bring this content, bring you this information, and support you. Islam. So go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button right now. Thank you. As far as my co-host, Jarvis McGriffield, he may be in a little late. I don't know. However,
life be life, and you know how that goes, bro.
Life be life. And if he's gonna be in, you know, he'll chime straight in and we'll get him right on the screen.
That's right.
So as y'all can see the title, The Apparatus, Prophet Drew Ali and the Ultraterrestrial Question.
More.
So, wait. Before we even go there, I'm gonna ask a question.
Go ahead, bro.
What do you mean by ultra-terrestrial? Because I've heard extraterrestrial. We were all familiar with that terminology. But what are you insinuating or what are you conveying when you're saying ultra-terrestrial?
Well, as we'll see later on in the presentation, the more accurate term used by those in the know, which would include higher government,
yes,
and the intelligence community. They use the term or prefer the term ultra-terrestrial over extraterrestrial. And there's a few specific reasons for that. Okay. Just to touch on it real brief, the term extraterrestrial implies an off-planet origin.
That's extra.
Yes.
Okay.
Ultraterrestrial speaks to an off-dimension origin. From another ether plane. So the travel in this respect is not a matter of altitude or distance, right? But amplitude and vibration.
Whoa. You know what? You know what? Project Baby and Me podcast. Hey, Islam,
brother man.
Nicholas Bay, Islam. Happy holy day and happy holidays to the Moors.
That's right.
Juma Mubarak. You know, and we're crossing over to Friday night. It's also, you know, Shabbat Shalom to my Hebrews.
That's right.
Awareness Daily, peace. Creator of the boundless universe, peace. Peace.
Yeah.
Chosen World Media, peace. No, that's Clown World Media, peace. My part, pardon me, beloved, pardon me. Yeah. Let's go. So without further ado, I guess we're gonna hop right into it because I can see you got you got you loaded up.
Yeah, we're ready to go, bro.
You're ready to go. All right,
yes,
all right.
Sir. Yes, sir.
How we looking?
Perfect. The title, The Apparatus. Prophet Drawley, More Science, and the UFO, UAP, Alien Question, or the Ultraterrestrial Question. A lot of people, you know, you hear, and we're definitely going to give the requisite and due honor and respect to this other organization. But most of the time when you hear about the UFO question or the UFO issue, especially nowadays, it's hot topic, right? Hot topic. You hear people talking about the Anunnaki. You hear people talking about, you know, you hear people talking about the Anunnaki. You hear the whole ancient alien thing. But make no mistake. The first people to teach about this thing in America came out of two people from two organizations. One, More Science Symbol of America. Two, Nation of Islam. The Nation of Islam, by far, through the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, has the greater details and specifics on the topic in the public. Got to give credit where credit's due. Yes, not only, as we're going to see, were they the first, but also to their level of accuracy regarding deeper secrets was on point as well. Okay, on point. Let's go to the next slide, brother.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Man, look at the graphics on this demonstration.
Yes, sir. This is a quote reported to have come from Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I've got airplanes, zeppelins, and apparatus. I'm going to take my good Moors up in an incline on the apparatus till it's all over with. Right? There's a very simple statement, but there's a few very deep and profound implications of this statement. Okay? Very, very deep and profound implications in this very simple statement. Let's go to the next slide.
Can I ask you a question before?
Sure, go ahead before we go.
Airplanes. We've all heard that term. Not many people, and I haven't heard many people use the term zeppelins, but
that is brother, you hit it. Listen, there's two things in particular that stand out about this statement.
Zeppelins and apparatus.
Of course, but also,
and I'm going to take my good Moors up in the
apparatus on an incline until it's all over with.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Let's go.
So,
oh,
not many people know about what we're presenting here.
Mm.
So, when the prophet said, I have airplanes, zeppelins, and apparatus, just saying zeppelins is very, very significant, people, because of this, what you're looking at right here. There was what's called the Great Airship Scare of 1897. Okay, well, what's so scary about airships? What's so scary about those things? We've seen them, sure. You know, matter of fact, during World War II, in that era, 30s and 40s, there were, you know, you see them all the time, right? Or not all the time, but they were kind of commonplace. But what's the problem? This was the Great Airship Scare of 1897. In other words, a time period when there was allegedly no such thing as zeppelins. No such thing as airships.
Oh man,
that's the significance.
And this is 1897. So
you're literally literally
11 years old. The prophet was 11 years old.
Come on, brother. Right. You're talking half a decade before the first experiments of the Wright brothers. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get back to the Wright brothers too, by the way.
There were no airships.
There were no airships.
Oh, yo, bro, I did not know anything about that.
Brother. Wow. Okay, let's look at this article that was published in January 1st, 2011.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The quintessential encounter, and there were dozens of them, had a cigar-shaped and silvery airship landing in a farmer's backfield. The airman appearing to be in charge introduces himself, describing the airship at his back as being of his own invention, and asks for some water for his engines. There is nothing
otherworldly. Whoa.
Yeah, you heard it.
Say it again. I'm sorry, chat.
He said he asked for some water for the engine.
Who asked for the water?
The pilot.
Oh, shoot. Water for the engine.
Here we go. There's nothing otherworldly or supernatural. It might have seemed perfectly plausible if it weren't for the fact that no airships were supposed to be flying yet in 1896. Right. So we're going to fly through. You all know how I do. I strive to be very resource heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and reference heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So get your pen and pad out, screenshot the slides. You guys know the routine. You know how we do. So
and we also have the presentations too. We will
actual fact.
We will get those to you for expense.
That's a fact.
Contact me.
Yes, sir.
We'll get you straight. All of the ones that you've seen on the show, we had them.
That's a fact. Thank you for bringing that up, brother.
Yes.
So look at in the far left corner, the left corner of the slide, Charles Delshaw. Familiarize yourself with that man.
Charles Delshaw.
He was a German Jew. That's significant. He had 12 notebooks where he drew extensive notes on airship designs and their propulsion systems.
He almost lived 100 years too.
Right. In the notebooks, they speak of this mysterious anti-gravity fuel that they call NB gas. The airship sightings began 30 years after he began writing in these notebooks.
30 years.
30 years after his time with a very secret organization called the Sonora Aero Club. There's a ton of jewels in terms of research in all of this stuff, people. Matter of fact, nowadays, all you got to do is just take the key names, key phrases, and Google them and go down the rabbit hole. What's this? What's the significance of this, Brother Sharif? Here it is. Ain't no mention of aliens, is it? Right.
Whoa.
And this is quite early, 1800s, isn't it? By all intents and purposes, what we're looking at, it's called the Great Airship Scare, but for all intents and purposes, we would nowadays call this what? UFO encounters. Incidentally, as I brought up the pilot. Yeah, I brought up the pilot. Incidentally, for those of you that are ufologists watching or who are fairly somewhat familiar with UFO encounters, the so-called gray alien is a late appearance in UFO encounters. All the way up until the 60s, all of the quote-unquote aliens that were encountered by people in UFO incidences looked very human. All of them. All of them. Yep. Next slide.
If I remember reading one time, and I can't remember where I was reading that, but it was an encounter of they had a figure of one. It was a female with a jewel in her forehead of some sort. And I found that to be very interesting.
Listen, if you look up a European by the name of Frank Stranges, that's Stranges. Frank Stranges had repeated encounters with a so-called alien while he was working at the White House in Washington, D.C. or working for the government.
Creator of the Boundless Universe, honors and gratitude for the $7 super chat. The mothership, the wheel inside the wheel, George Clinton, Elijah Muhammad, Dolphins, Hitler, the Zeppelin, around the world in 80 days. Stanley Meyer, honors and gratitude for the other $7 super chat. He said Stanley Meyer, Charles Garrett, combustor, engines fueled by water. Oh, brother, he knows something. He's talking that talk.
Oh, yeah.
Talking that talk.
But again, we're introducing people to an alternative narrative.
Adolf Hitler, he meant to say.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. You already know, bro. We're gonna get to it.
Yeah. Just wait.
But as it relates to the UFO, UAP, quote unquote alien question, we're being literally force-fed a narrative. This provides an alternative narrative.
It does.
Elijah Muhammad on the mother plane. He began teaching on this in 1932. And he gave these details, among others. 1, it is an object that is 1/2 mile by 1/2 mile square, and it's an oval shape. 2, it was built on an island off the coast of Japan. 3, the scientists involved in the construction didn't know what they were building. That is a very important point, and we're going to get back to it. 4, it was completed in 1929 and took flight that same year. 5, it carries 1,500 smaller planes. 6, the pilots of these planes are original people and not aliens. 7, it was built specifically. Now, mind you, let me go back to that. See, we've been force-fed a narrative about what an alien is. As you know, we go further in this presentation, even that's going to come up under question, people. It was built specifically for the destruction of this present world. Number 8, the technology is ancient. And number 9, the pilots can tune into the thoughts of others. I want to focus on 2 major points that I just made. 1, the pilots of the plane are original people and not aliens. 2, the technology is ancient.
Wow, I want to touch on all the points.
No, there's a lot. There's a lot. You got a thought, brother? Go ahead.
Man, I mean, all of those are so worthy of all of those points are so worthy of diving into. But go ahead, brother.
So we got